This is Shannon, y'all. Let me tell you something. When you a child predator, honey, bookie books, let me tell you, they're going to beat you down in jail. And that's what happened with Miss Shannon. So she's known as the party mom. She's in jail currently on trial because she was serving alcohol to her underage son and his friends. Not only that, but encouraging them to have relations with each other. She just trash, just filth. Anywho, the inmates like, we tired of her. Don't put her in here with nobody. But she declined protective custody and they beat her down, gave her a concussion and everything. Now, she said, I don't want to press charges because I'm fearful of retaliation, but then she wound up doing it. Honey, I feel no kind of way about
at
you.
Elmwood Correctional Facility in Milpitas, a sheriff's deputy was leading Los Gatos' mother, Shannon O'Connor, to a cell. According to the incident report obtained exclusively by the investigative unit, inmates inside the cell began to shout and make threats that they would beat her up. One of those inmates told investigators she was motivated to attack O'Connor because she did not like the kind of charges that O'Connor was in custody for. Another inmate said O'Connor was referred to as the party mom, and all the inmates inside the pod told the deputies they did not want O'Connor inside the pod. According to the report, the deputy asked O'Connor if she wanted protective custody. O'Connor declined and was put in the cell. About 10 minutes later, she was attacked by Danielle Chavez, Anita Quiros, Erica Amaya, Mariana Gardia, and Sofia Vigil. O'Connor suffered a head injury and a concussion, bruising on her ribs and back, and a broken nose.
So prisoners have their own code of ethics, if you will, and they have a point where certain crimes are not acceptable.
Mike Leninger is a retired police detective. He says child abuse and endangerment charges are on the top of that list, even if there hasn't been a conviction.
Protective custody isolation is probably the safest thing for you.
O'Connor has been in custody without bail for more than a year and a half. She's awaiting trial on 39 criminal counts for allegedly hosting booze-filled parties for her underage son and his friends. Prosecutors say she encouraged some of them to be sexual with each other.
A source close to this case tells us that O'Connor fears going to prison convicted of these kinds of charges, fearing she won't come out alive. Are those concerns valid?
I think that's a bit dramatic. Should they be concerned about their safety? All prisoners should be concerned about their safety. There's gang issues, there's gang dropouts, there are subsets of these gangs now. They all need to be concerned about their safety, and the prisons also react accordingly.
The incident report shows O'Connor told investigators she remembered Chavez said she needed to pay each of the female inmates inside the dorm $300 a week. Chavez denied the allegation when asked about it. Initially, O'Connor did not want to seek prosecution against the inmates who attacked her, saying she was afraid of retaliation. Court documents show the 5 inmates were prosecuted and pled no contest to assault. We reached out to their attorneys. They had no comment or didn't respond. The sheriff's office told me it provides the highest level of safety standards and that risk assessment is an ongoing process when someone is incarcerated.